Hey guys, it's Christina. This is Vox and Guest Live. This is the third of our 4 live shows this month. And I am joined, as I have been for the previous 2 shows, by an esteemed and crunchy panel of guests. Then I can hear myself echoing through, even though you can't see them yet. And let's pop them on and let's see who we have. Oh, look at this. Look at this distinguished set of gentlemen. There went Greg. Greg in the box is out. He always forgets to take himself off camera. Greg, pop in and say hi because everyone loves you. Greg.
Toasty. Come on, Greg.
There he is.
Now,
Hi.
now say bye.
Bye.
Later, dude.
So besides Greg, look who I have. I have Ambrose from Anger Overdose. We get the Anger Overdose mentioned out of the way right at the beginning. And Ambrose Oregano is having some technical difficulties, but he's working it through. Sounds like he's pouring through some of them. And we've got Aubrey from the Wormwood Project, one of my favorite bands ever.
What's up, guys?
And we've got here a special outlier guest. This is not a musician. This is Retro Rob, and I know you guys love him and know him and follow him, and if you don't, you're like one of the 4 people who don't, because everyone in the known universe follows you, don't they, Rob? Oh, do we have Rob's sound? We do not have Rob's sound.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I heard the uh-oh.
That was me.
Uh-oh.
Wait, we can hear you now?
Yes,
That was
you can hear
Dude,
me
that's
now.
awesome. But we lost that other guy.
It's like audio Clark Kent and Superman.
Shit.
You can only hear one of you at a time. Okay,
This
Rob,
is
how
just
about now?
like band practice.
It really is, though. Or that old, what was it, a Verizon? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now? So we could hear Rob before, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, do you know sign language?
Does
Smoke
that work?
signals.
I changed mic. Does that work?
There he is.
There we
Hey!
go. Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Good, because my sign language is real rusty. So,
All right.
okay. I was saying there are only like 4 people in the world that don't already follow you, right?
Yeah, this is cool to be on here. I got to be mixed in all these great musicians recently, thanks to Anger Overdose. And then that's how I got through with you. And then I started following, I think I'm following 30 something bands now.
Right.
We have about, I don't know, 7,000 or 8,000 more for you to follow. We'll talk
I'm
after the
sure,
show.
yeah, I'm behind, but
Yeah.
literally everybody in the chat for one. So we know we got a bunch of people for you. So, but look at this. I have an overdose of anger. I have a project made of wormwood, and I have some retro stuff going on here. We are just mixing shit up all over the place. And
Doing all right.
we are, as we have been for anyone who is new to Vox and Guests Live, we are playing some of the fantastic music from the indie community. There is tremendous stuff going on, as always, in this community. And about, I don't even know, it was like 200 people submitted songs. We're getting through as many of them as we can. And we're not going to get through all 200 between tonight and Thursday, but we're going to do our best. So we might as well, I know, we can just play everything. But let's get started, because if we start playing now, we might get through more of them. So the first song that we are going to play is by a band called Higher Intelligence. And the song is called What Makes the Grass Grow. And this song is, nobody's going to disagree with this topic. This is a song about basically a giant FU to anybody who abuses kids in any way. And I think we can all get behind that. So Let's roll What Makes the Grass Grow by Higher Intelligence. Oh, yeah.
Too many left up for a murderer. They don't realize I cannot wait to get a hold of you. 'Cause when it's time, you run and hide, but we know where you are.
Well, these are pissed off people, and I like it.
I'd rather watch you leave in a body bag.
Mark says this guy sounds pissed. I agree.
There's just too much to say. Are you listening? Pray, the devil is waiting. Pray, the devil is here.
Woo.
Pray on the link, I'll make you out and drag you into the street. With a gun to your head, we'll say who's laughing.
Yeah, he definitely sounds good. That's an accurate assessment. Hey, JD.
Run! Fall! I hope you die! I hope you die! Just die! Die! I hope you die!
Subtle message here, but it's coming across.
It's simple and it's easy to dance to. It's right
on the
point.
couch when I stub my toe. I hope you die, couch.
After stepping on Legos.
I have said that. Woo!
This is insanity!
Bravo says yes, very subtle. Woo. Holy fuck. So, okay, we don't usually start with a lullaby, but there you go.
Right.
We've eased everybody in. Wow. Okay. What makes the grass grow? Higher intelligence. You know what I love about this community is that a year ago, if somebody had put that on, and it's no slight to the song, it's purely a genre thing and my own limitations at the time, I probably would have turned it off just because I wouldn't have gotten it. But like, since I got into metal from all of you, like that song, what other genre could express that particular level of rage that well? Like, nothing, right? Like, the holy shit, that guy was not fucking around. Not fucking around.
No, not at all. Not at all. What's funny though is that, you know, scientifically speaking, that kind of music would not make grass grow. I mean,
No.
if you've ever read studies, they actually did studies on sound and how plants grow. And this was, if you put negative energy to anything, I mean, it's going to not thrive, right? So
Yeah.
So it's almost counterintuitive to.
I mean, calling the song Weed Killer would have been like a whole different thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Embracing Discomfort says they got their Wheaties. And Sean from Foreboding says it sounds authentic as it is not overly produced. Yeah, I think that goes to JD's comment about the raw vocals too. Like,
Yeah.
but I like that choice. I like that they left it hard and raw and angry because that's what this is. You know, you mess around with kids, that's the feeling you're going to get from people. So fuck yeah. Good for you guys. That's
Good choice.
Holy shit. Way to, okay. Mark from Isaac Avenin says Weed Killer is his middle name. Okay. Good to know, Mark. Good to know. We're going to be calling you Weed Killer from now on, dude. So you own that. That's your own fault. So, okay. All right. Let us move to something which I'm pretty sure is going to be a bit of a change from what we just heard. This is a song called The Reward, and I haven't heard this song, but I know Jim Needham's stuff a bit, and I don't think it's anything like that at all. Jim records and publishes all his own stuff, and he calls this a work of hope. So I think we're going to be shifting gears a little bit. So let's play The Reward by Jim Needham. So, okay, similar vibe.
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting like Anita Baker vibes from this. Yeah, Kimmy from Mama's Maiden says, "Oh wow, completely different." You think? That's Vox and Guest, baby. We play them as we get them. So. It's very well produced, though.
I didn't see that coming.
No, me either. I love that, Ambrose, you're here and you're typing in the chat instead of saying it out
Well,
loud.
the
Respect.
ball was dropped a little bit over the last couple of weeks, so I'm trying to stay on top of it, you know?
Just a little Steve guy. Okay, yeah, I hear you. I hear it. Okay. Got some chord coolness going on here. Yeah, I could totally see. Lori says it's a sway mosh.
Way mosh.
Sway mosh sounds like something you'd order at a deli. And 3 Bravo can totally vibe with the jazziness. This is like in like every late 80s movie when like the protagonist is having like that, you know, moment of truth where everything just looks dark and he's in the rain in an alley somewhere and this is the song. Hello, baby oregano. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I love your shirt, and I'm coming to take it.
We're listening to this.
Okay, Sean is predicting a shred. What do we think, guys? Is a shred coming?
We're just listening to
What's the total length of the song?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't
Because he
know.
might not shred yet.
That's a good point. Adder's Fork is refining my observation to say the moment of truth. And Greg took it off the screen, but it's actually a kinky scene. Yeah, that's true. This is like, you know, well, I'm not going to say that with the kid. Thanks a lot for making me say that to the little boy. Hi, we didn't just use the word kinky with your son on the headphones, because that would
That's
be
cool.
He's heard way worse, so it's okay.
teaching him young. I don't know. I'm not feeling a shred. I think this low key solo is like, that's the jam.
All right.
I might be completely wrong though. But if it were coming, I think it'd be coming by now.
That's what she said.
Heyo! Yeah, you're right. This is the kinky scene. Okay. All right. So we're going with 2 highly similar songs there. That was
Yep.
Jim Needham with The Reward. And again, love all this stuff that is self-recorded, self-published because
Yeah, man.
you know, I know, Aubrey, that's you too, dude.
Yeah, I try.
Thank you for agreeing with me. Is your hair purple now, or does it just look coolly purple?
Mine?
Yeah,
It probably just looks coolly purple.
it is though. It's
It's
coolly
mostly
purple.
gray.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got purple
Cool, man.
dots going on at the bottom there. I like it. So Kimmy liked it. JD from Death Pigeon liked it. So we've got consensus in the chat. And Sean thinks it was actually cool that he did not shred. Look at that.
Right.
An anti-shred sentiment. Oh, breaking news. Vile is awake. Vile is awake and in the chat. So let's see, what time is it? It is 8:14 Eastern. So by 8:19 Eastern, Vile will be asleep. But for now, breaking news, Vile is awake. Rob, I don't know if you know this, buddy, but Narak is our resident alien who can only stay awake for very brief periods at a time. And this is one of them. So you're witnessing history right now. Narak is awake and Aubrey is gone.
Nope.
And
I'm back.
Aubrey's back. And Ambrose has a little shoulder monster there.
my parrot.
Okay. Freaky is already saying goodnight to Vile, so we're getting ahead of things here. Oh, there's Angela. Ange, hi, my sweetheart. Ange from Yellow for Yanni. You know, we gotta always say it. Anybody who wants to donate to Yanni's cause, for those who don't know, little man is 2 and battling an ultra rare progressive genetic childhood disorder. And we're trying to raise as much money as we can for him. So Greg will put that info. There we go. My man's already ahead of me.
Nice.
And then what are we texting? We're texting rock on, all one word, to 53555. If anybody feels like giving a donation to little man, he's having kind of a rough time right now. And so that would be really cool. But Ange, it's good to see you. So I think we should play one of you. Now, Rob, you don't have a song unless you're going to really surprise the shit out of me. But we're going to talk about your stuff later. But
Yeah.
why don't we bring the needle back up a little bit and play Ambrose's call? Ambrose, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about No God?
So this song came out second EP that we did. I felt that it was highly underrated. It didn't get the love that it deserved, in my opinion. It's definitely it definitely began the evolution of the harder stuff.
Yeah.
And then 1999 came in, and now we're sort of on this industrial trajectory. But No God, one of my personal favorites. My guitar work I felt was
it's always amazing.
I thought
I'm just going to finish your sentence there, dude.
I was particularly proud of this one. There's not a lot, but I was proud of what I did. So, and I don't really say that too often, but this was one of those ones.
I've literally never heard you say that, ever.
Well, there you go.
Ever. I like to call you Virtuoso and Eddie Van Halen and Steve Vai and all that. And you're like, I can kind of play the guitar. So, all right, Rob is saying this song shreds. An impartial opinion from Rob there. And I just saw JD from Death Pigeon saying this song goes hard. So let's fucking do it. Anger Overdose, No God. Any second now. There we go. We're giving everybody whiplash with these songs. There we go. Rob was all into Morbid Angel this day. All right, dancing is the best thing ever. Hey, there's Baby Kane. And my brain can't compute this song with the sweetness in front of me.
That's a badass part.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it changes up here. Here we go. Some guy playing guitar here. He's dancing just like young Uber right now.
I like it because it sounds like Ministry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Rob,
getting that vibe
sounds
too.
like Ministry.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 3 Bravo. This is definitely your speed. Hey, Tommy. I love the effect on the vocals too. Okay, Adder's Fork says it's like the drum sound of Ladder Ministry with modern day Morbid Angel on top of it. The vocals are mixed. Well, there you go. You hit all the notes there, Adder's Fork. Industrial death metal.
Nice.
Good night.
Nice.
It's time.
Good
Now
job,
we have the
bud.
battle over bedtime. I love how Oregano is just like, thank you and good night.
Good. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Ambrose, you got to be that cute now, though, dude. You've set the bar. Bobby,
What?
that was Anger Overdose, my love. You came in just in time. Yeah, that was Ambrose's pick. No God, Anger Overdose, an earlier tune, which I love saying that, like you guys have been around for 15 years now or whatever. But
It sure feels like it. I mean,
kind of
you know, in a good way. Not
Yeah.
like, you know, not like in a work way, like in a good
No.
way.
I
So,
got that. No, I got that. It was like you guys are established and you've already evolved like 3 times. So
possibly more. I mean,
Possibly.
for all I know.
quite you're like, I'm not counting. So oh my goodness, we got lots of fire emojis in the chat. People are en fuego for Anger Overdose. What else is
Good,
new?
good.
Oh, okay, Bobby. Bobby was being silly. Bobby, you can be as silly as you want, my friend. You could pick me up and throw me places, and I'm not going to argue with you. Bobby is like a tree. So if Bobby can say whatever he wants. Baby Kane. All right,
Baby
listen.
sugar
So
cane.
baby sugar cane. So Retro Rob, how you doing? Is the weirdness sweeping over you yet?
Oh, you guys are my kind of people. This is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, I love everybody.
Yeah.
You are so chill. You really are. Like your page makes me laugh so hard. All the memes, because I am a long, my lifelong gamer, really, and I just anybody that can put humor and gaming together, like I'm down. That's it. I'm totally down. So I was so happy when you decided to do this show with us. So and yeah, Aubrey, we're gonna be talking about you too in a bit, but let's play somebody else. Okay, who in the chat? And I won't put you guys here on the spot because I did that on Thursday. I was like, oh, there's X band. Everyone knows this band. And Vile was like, huh? I'm like, even if you don't know the band, say you know the band. Hey, Truth Music is saying hi to you, Retro Rob.
Yeah, they might be coming out to Ohio. We're putting on a little shindig out there in November. So
Okay.
yeah.
All
so
right.
If
The
there are any
Truth
bands out
Music.
there that want to come play, I can't promise we're going to give you any money, but we got a venue though.
They have lots of exposure to give away. Lots.
yeah.
And who among us doesn't love exposure?
Yep.
I mean, really, I'll even bring out the knee just for that moment. So let's see. Dom says, I still haven't seen Uber's pipes. Where are the pipes? Oh, there they go. Look at that. It's Uber knee. Uber knee. Ange wants to know where in Ohio, Retro Rob.
Be in Morrow, Ohio, just outside of Cincinnati. It's a very small town, but it's gonna be pretty big.
Okay. When is this?
It's gonna be November 10th. I'm doing something with Strange Records and Bigfoot Gaming, and we're putting on a big party for the town of Morrow. We're putting Morrow on the map. This is to highlight small business and local bands. So
yeah.
Cool.
No, that's one of my favorite things that you do is like Rob will go to places that people don't go and just blow them up, but in a good way, not in like a now we need to rebuild the city kind of way. So yeah, Ange is gonna be in Cincy. So maybe let's see.
Yep.
Okay, 3 Bravo. Hey, look, we got a little impromptu GoFundMe here. 3 Bravo needs just 3 more exposures to make the electricity payment. So there you go. You're so close. Maybe show a little knee, 3 Bravo. Okay, and Ambrose in the chat again saying exposure isn't affected by inflation, so really it's way more valuable now. There you go. I love this, Ambrose, that you're just gonna type. Everything.
I don't know who that guy is.
It's true. It could be Steve taking over the account. It could be Steve.
We haven't seen Steve in a while. We don't know where he's at.
It's true. Or Restrictor even, who's maybe learned to humanize the language a little bit.
He's become quite the fan of Jamsteak, and he's given up on his vendetta.
Jamsteak does seduce us all in the end. It's the tasty, tasty meat. You cannot, you can't, even the vegetarians and the vegans, we can't resist the meat, the beef, the pure, unadulterated sex beef.
And it's not impossible.
No. I'm fully making a side project band called Sex Beef now.
Nice.
Yeah. Aubrey, you want to be in that with me? We can finally sit together. Yeah. What do you think? Okay, yeah.
No, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Ambrose, you could throw down a little guitar. But just a very little one, like a teeny tiny one. Yeah.
Vienna sausage.
Jesus, Aubrey's doing cartwheels apparently.
I know.
What
He was
happened to you,
really
buddy?
I'm back. Cool,
Holy
man.
shit. For a second, I thought you would put the camera directly in Bowie's butthole. I wasn't sure where we were going with that one, but holy crap. Okay.
Think you
John
know.
from Superposition throwing up the knee horns. There you go. This is not yet a two-knee show. I have not brought up two knees, but maybe, breaking news, knee alert, maybe Centuries of Scars will get that second knee up. What do you guys think? This is a song called Cleansed Again. Now, it's a shame that Kurt from Crypt 13 is not here because we have a Celtic Frost inspired guitar part going on in this song and a Watson Fit inspired bit of lyricism here. I do not know Wes Watson, but you guys, nobody does too. So, okay, we're not going to know who inspired it, but we're going to enjoy it anyway. So, Cleansed Again by Centuries of Scars. Ooh, graphic. Okay. I like the groove to this.
Yeah.
I love when metal does that. You know, it has that groove and it's heavy. Hatter's Fork sees an H.R. Geiger figurine rising amongst the burning pits of Switzerland on this one. That's very specific.
Does he have kind of a Lemmy thing going on during this part?
I hear
Anybody else?
Oh. Yeah, this is badass. Ambrose, you hear Lemmy?
I do.
Something's coming. I can feel it. Not that things aren't happening already, but you know what I mean.
It's really tight.
Yeah. Here we go. Love this groove.
This music makes me speed down the highway.
Yeah.
Completely get a ticket for this song. Love how they keep changing it. I hear the guitar.
Ooh.
Oof.
All right.
Holy
That was
shit.
pretty badass.
All right.
It was.
I
Oh
like
my
that.
God. There's so much talent in this community. It's ridiculous.
Can I just point something out real quick?
Please do.
I was gonna save this for another time, but I'm just gonna say it now. It's the independent music scene is like better than mainstream in my opinion at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does it feel like anything that you buy off the shelves is just kind of phoned in at this point in the era? I'm not saying it's going to be like that forever, but you know, when people say support the indies, I mean, this is what you're getting. Like, you're getting, in my opinion, far superior music, writing wise, than you are in anything that I've heard on the radio. I don't even listen to the radio anymore, to be perfectly honest.
No, my Spotify is confused.
It's just
and full of indie music. So
you know, so I mean, we do, like, you know, my wife listens to the local country station here.
I'm sorry,
but I say the same thing. But truth of the matter is, I mean, even like, so Roseland that we played a couple weeks ago on another show, I mean, they're fucking incredible for a country rock band. Amazing, amazing. So support the locals. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it just support, like, get the word out. Really, seriously, like, this is beyond superior at this point.
No, it is. And Adder's Fork saying too, it's a lot more varied, and it's true. Like, I think one of the things is that, you know, a lot of the indie bands I talk to will say like, oh, you know, well, we're not as like smoothly produced as it would be with, but, and I actually think that's a benefit, because it is so easy to produce all of the feeling out of a song. And I think that happens a lot. And you lose all of that grit and that fire and that passion. And man, I agree with you completely, Ambrose. Like that people, I haven't listened to anything that isn't indie music since March, I think.
Wow.
And I'm not missing anything. Like, from what I can tell, like every once in a while, like, you know, I'll be scrolling through Facebook or whatever, and something will pop up on a reel, and I'm like, what is this song? And like my kids will be like, oh, this is pop up on. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, okay, 3 Bravo. It is raw and our truth, no label direction, your artistry fully. I like that. Look at that. That sounds like a tagline for something. Aubrey, I assume you agree, being one of said tremendously talented indie musicians.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have anybody telling us what to and what not to put out. You know, we don't have anybody breathing down our necks. We can make our own art without criticism. And that's how I kind of want to keep it. It's like record labels and stuff now are just, why would you want to be on a label now that's going to tell you what to do when I can produce my own shit the way I want to hear it in my head?
Right.
The way I want it engineered. Why do I need anybody else right now? Because they're not promoting artists. Like, what artists are they coming out with now that are like rock wise or anything that's really like, you've got all the talent in the indie community.
Yeah. No, here. I agree with you. Well, Robert. Oh, sorry. Who was saying?
Go ahead.
Was that you, Ambrose?
I mean, yeah. Well, let him go, because I go off and it'll take forever. So I mean, yeah, no, it's been.
Okay, now nobody's talking. I was just going to ask Rob. Rob, like, what genres are you mainly into? Or I know you listen to everything, but like, what are you most into?
That's a loaded question.
Right.
I mean,
thank you.
I grew up in Chicago, so classic rock and country was in the house growing up at first, and then as I got older, my father took me to all the blues clubs.
Okay.
So I got heavily into blues for a while, and then also I was part of the great 90s explosion of the Seattle sound and alternative. Oh, yeah. So freshman year was 1990 for me. So that was like, you're getting hit with that. You're still coming out of the 80s. Gangster rap was blowing up. I mean, dude, it was like a crazy time to music was everywhere. And at that point, I think it was like, it was still pure. It wasn't like what you guys are talking about now, where it's just kind of bubblegum pumped out, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I kind of just haven't really progressed beyond 1999, honestly. So
yeah, no, I feel that.
Hey, Rob from Anger Overdose and Ambrose are right there with you. If you haven't heard 1999 by them, you should, because it's exactly what you're just saying. I'm still living in 1999. I wish it was still 1999, and the music alone will get you through. So yeah, we're getting lots of testaments in the chat. Pull up some of those, baby, because you had them up and then I lost them. Let's see. We have
Jamsteak did make an interesting. There it is, right there.
There it is. Music is for everyone. Love what you love. Indie got the heat for sure, but if you like a song, don't ever feel bad. That's right. Absolutely. And I mean, you know, we don't have to shit on popular stuff or labeled stuff to enjoy the indie stuff. But I think, you know, the idea there is that there's always good music and bad music, like, quote unquote, and it's so subjective anyway, but like, you know, people will say, oh, you know, stuff used to be so great, and they'll bring up like the Beatles, and they'll bring up Hendrix, and they'll bring up whatever, but you know, there's also Tiny Tim, you know, like there was stuff in every era, and now there's still good stuff out now, you know, you got a Louis Capaldi or whatever, you listen to, you know, obviously all the metal stuff that people are always rattling off, but like, you know, it's people don't pay enough attention to indie music. And I do feel like that's changing, but maybe it's because we're in our bubble. I don't know.
Could be. We
could be bubbly and not knowing it. But speaking, okay, Baby Kane says, Tiny Tim for the win. Tiny Tim always for the win. I feel like Carrot Top is Tiny Tim now. And I don't know why I think that, because they're nothing alike, but I'm sticking to it.
Carrot Top's got all buff now. Have you seen him?
Carrot Top is jacked. It's not okay. It confuses my brain.
He
And
eats
the
babies.
He's
carrot juiced.
He's
fucking hard.
That'll be my only terrible joke tonight.
No, that's great.
Juiced. No, that has to be the first of many, Rob. That can't be the only one. Carrot juiced.
God, that's good.
Well, listen, speaking of fucking amazing kick-ass indie music, who among us does not love some Shannon Darcy? Everyone loves Shannon Darcy. Yeah, you know her. See, Rob knows her too. Everybody knows Shannon. Shannon, the ingenue of the indie music community, a fan favorite. Shannon was very sweet and said, "You can play whatever you want of mine, whatever you want." But we decided to go with Snakes and Ladders because it's the first one, and maybe people haven't heard it as recently. But Shannon's got some new stuff coming out. It just wasn't quite ready for this, so we are gonna roll some Snakes and Ladders by Miss Motherfucking Shannon Darcy.
Nice.
Here she is. Tell me this doesn't sound like something on the radio anyway.
Yeah.
Make a guess on what your future should be. It's the definition of chaos. A perfect anarchy.
This kid could sing the phone book and I would listen to it.
Yeah, I've heard her sing it. Or heard her sing like randomly live.
Yeah.
She's putting that on.
No, she's tremendous. The other thing we should mention, JD just did it. This is a Mama's Maiden video. So we all love her, Vile. Breaking news, Vile is still awake. We Americans know it is Chutes and Ladders. Violet Hathaway.
What they're doing. Points of building, tensions broadening. Masked by a poker face. Win or lose, don't make mistakes. Roll the dice, take a risk. See where your fortune stands. Raise your bets, take a chance. Don't forget what's at stake.
Fair point. Wait, so Snakes and Ladders is like English Chutes and Ladders?
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not like Hangers and Ladders. But there you go.
Fair. I like that.
Things aren't always as they seem. There's lots of cheats, lots of liars. I better keep a close eye on my opposing player. Who knows what they might try to say? Oh, I'm sorry, what have I done? A perfect scheme of illusion.
So I have to say, for anyone who's new to Shannon, I see a couple people in the chat are a little bit new to her. This is a 19-year-old kid.
Wow.
She's 19. She just turned 19 a couple months ago. She has been singing her entire life. And I don't think any of us who've heard Shannon, especially even after tonight, has a doubt that this kid's going to take off, because you cannot have a voice like that. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. She was on this show. Anyone who's curious to learn more about her, you go watch her Vox and Guest episode. But Shannon, that we will all be able to say we knew her when. I think we all know that. So she was 18 when she did it, but she's 19 now. And she's got easier said than done. She's got Freak Show, she's got new stuff coming out. So definitely go love up Shannon Darcy, because that kid is a star, like 1,000%. So let's see, what are we seeing in the chat? Important part of the community, faux show. Okay, yes, and Dom is partial to Shannon too, because Shannon is one of the few members of the Under Army. Now, Rob, I don't know if you know this, honey, but we every episode I end with the same 5 questions. We call it in the box. Yeah. And the last question, do you know it? The TP question. So the last question is, do you put your toilet paper on with the toilet paper coming from over the top or under the bottom? And you have to give your answer. And this has become an issue. Politics, religion, whatever, don't even touch it. We've had bloodshed and friendships destroyed. There is a count that's going. And I think the last check that was like over 40 people are over people. And
my local council had an emergency meeting on this very topic.
What? Okay, you're gonna need to go into that. What the fuck?
No, I'm just.
Oh, I was like, okay.
Man,
I know where you live, so I totally saw that as plausible. But okay, it could have been. But yeah, no, it is. This has become a hot button issue like none other. And Shannon blew some minds and broke some hearts when she came out as a member of the Under Army. Now,
what?
Yeah, Freaky Things. Freaky is committed to saving her at all costs, as he likes to say. Yeah, and Dom is protecting her. So that is it's like a Highlander kind of situation we've got brewing over there.
Well, they do stuff different in England,
Okay.
So it's just a thing. We don't know. We're not over there.
Making it a cultural issue. That's it. It's totally. And Adder's Fork, who is you can't, no spoilers. Okay, there's the count. Thank you, Greg. Over 47 people, under 8, other 9, and then of course we have Dean. Dean, for those who want to see it happen, that was in the Other Broken Ones episode, which aired a couple of weeks ago. And Dean, and I'm not going to blow it for anybody who hasn't watched yet, but Dean is the very definition of a shit goblin, literally and figuratively. Dean's answer broke the mold. People cried, things were thrown. It was a whole situation. So Dean has his own category, but there you go. Okay, Aubrey Meck is agreeing with you, says they drive on the wrong side of the road too. Yeah. Okay, you're going to just... Oh, okay, and Freaky thinks he solved it. Dom is from England. Okay, there we go. Okay, so... All right, how about we play a little, I don't know, music. We've got a song called Missing You by the Frestonians. This is the dub version, okay? And this is basically a song about just being home alone and wondering where your lover is. So, the Frestonians, Missing You. Okay.
Already a fan.
Uh-huh.
Kind of a reggae feel.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just gonna say that.
I don't think you realized how much you've blown away. You were in a world of your own, like a stranger cast away. 'Cause I don't like lonely, I don't like blue.
Oh, who does she sound
like? I don't like lonely, I'm missing you.
Okay.
It really picks up there. I like it.
chords too. Okay. Bounced it back down.
You seem so oblivious that I was falling down. Even though you were there with me, it felt like
Little Sade.
Yeah.
I don't like lonely.
But like,
I don't like blue. I don't like lonely.
But her cousin.
I'm missing
Sade. Who sang the sweater song?
Weezer?
No, no.
That was Weezer.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of the one that's like, it was a weird one-off novelty song that was like,
SpongeBob.
there we go. We got the music expert waiting.
What's it? The Cardigans.
Oh.
It should have been. No, it's a different song. I think it's called The Sweater.
This one? I don't know.
Like, I have a sweater belonging to a boy. Sweater weather. I knew Vile would know it. There we go. Sweater weather. I dig this one, JD. Oh yeah, orange is the new black. I like the way they're playing around too.
Yeah.
Hello, Candy. We're in the.
I like that effect. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah, I like how it like drops and then it just goes back up again. It's really awesome.
That's like an old analog delay.
Yeah.
And they turn the time up all the way, so it's like get that quick clap back.
Misused that, didn't they? Like the old ska reggae.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very telltale sign, like old school reggae.
There we go. There's somebody from the 80s, hugely popular, and it's driving me crazy. I can't place her voice. It sounds like
I'm getting a lot of Blondie out of this one.
Thank you. That's what it was. God, that was driving me crazy. It's Blondie, 100%.
Yeah, now I hear it.
Ooh, really
good.
good. Okay, Missing You by the Frestonians. Excellent. Thank you, Ambrose. That was driving me crazy. It was 100% Blondie. I was like, it's 80s, and I can hear it, and it had like that. And what I was thinking of was the unfortunate rap that Blondie did.
Yeah.
I eat guitars and eat my car, and sometimes I eat some stars, or whatever the fuck she was talking about. And like, it had that quirky feel, but like this was much better.
Yeah.
Good old Fast Five Freddy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But look, so here's two examples right here. Shannon Darcy and these guys. Like, you could totally play either of these on any terrestrial radio station, anywhere. It's just somebody's just got to take the chance to do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like right here. Like this is the new revolution, and like,
yeah. And
we're still kind of here in Facebook and podcast land. So that's kind of like two examples of what I'm talking about. You know, mainstream is, and Frank Zappa said, I'll reference Frank Zappa till the day I die. But one of my favorite interviews of his was talking about record companies in the 60s versus record companies in the 80s, where they had the old guys chewing the cigars saying, "Hey, put it out, let's see what happens."
Right.
And then the younger guys come in thinking they know everything. And oh, well, that's not really what the kids want to hear, but maybe it is. So like, this is prime example right here of what I'm talking about. You can like whatever you like, it's fine, but this is good shit.
No,
but this is
yeah.
This is good shit. This is amazing stuff, and
it really is.
It needs to be like out there, and why it's so difficult is you know, and I've been doing this 30 years. Why this is still so difficult is beyond me. The technology is there.
Yeah.
We as independent artists can make music every bit as good, production wise, every bit as good as like any commercial recording studio. Anyone.
Yeah.
Pick
there's
one.
just
Anyone.
there's just no need to go to them anymore. I mean, why are you going to shell out that kind of money if you just spend the time learning what your craft, learning the equipment you have?
Right.
You can get there, you know. Technology's gotten so crazy.
It's down to a paradigm shift. People do things the way they've done them, and people don't like new shit because it's not the way we've always done it. And we've always done it that way is one of the worst phrases in the world, because it's like it kills any progress. But with anything else, if nothing, generationally, it'll change. But let's see. Okay, so Baby Kane thinks we should start our own online radio station.
Why not?
We got a bunch of really good ones. We got Ms. Hyde. We got radio shows, at least. We got Rock Hard with Kim. Help me, Ambrose. Rennie?
I'm sorry.
Rock Hard Radio show with Kim. Is it Kim Rennie?
There's Rage Rock Radio. There's
that. Yeah.
I tried to get on that.
There's Rock Goddess. There's Rock Goddess, who we end up on quite a bit.
Yeah, Rock Goddess. Melanie Nix is playing stuff.
Osment, Christina Osment. She's on in Ohio. She's kind of back to back with Melanie.
Yeah. No, I mean, seriously, like that's the thing too, is that we've got to put the power of the community behind the stations that are playing the indies. Like that's part of it too, blow up those stations, blow up those shows, and then people will start to pay attention. So that's it. We've got our clarion call here. Oh, okay. So William, Professor Headrush from Sepsis, is saying we can answer these music industry questions you have. We will explain why it is this way, and we know how to change it. That is the most William thing that William has ever said. And I trust him on that. So, okay. All right. Let's see. Truth Music is saying no one sits and listens to an album from start to finish anymore. I do.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
See, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. Everyone else does it, but I mean, the people who make it tend to want to listen to albums. I mean, like, this is why we do it.
We pick a random album at dinner every night and play the album during dinner.
Oh, that's fucking fabulous. Nice. I love that. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. See, you guys got to end up
that idea.
You got to end up soundtracking dinner for Rob and Rob's family. You do.
Yeah, awesome.
See, all the indies are saying I do, right? But like, quote, normal people, those people tend not to. It's all bite-sized singles. But yeah, so okay, we're gonna move to another favorite of the show. This is Soleil Noir. They were on again also a couple weeks ago, at least Dom was, and this band is known for. So they are most of them are in France, and Dom is in Montreal, and they are probably best known for incorporating. Wait for it, Rob, the didgeridoo into their music. Yeah. No joke, they do. They absolutely do. Dom, and it's so funny because when we asked people to submit songs for the show, it was like, oh, write a little blurb about, the song or your band or whatever. And literally in the brief info paragraph, all Dom wrote was, I think you know us well already. Aubrey also wrote, I was like, because I've listened to everything that they've done. And Dom has an association with an Aboriginal family, and they taught him all about the didgeridoo and cool, everything that it means. And it is fantastic, and it is the music is so cool, and they are so talented. Now, most of the songs are in French. But it's okay. It almost doesn't matter, and B, you can always translate it online, I'm sure. But this is a song called C'est qu'on s'aime. And we played, I think we played it on the Vox and Guest episode that we did with Soleil Noir. But if you haven't watched it already and you're interested, which you will be after you hear this, you can go watch it and learn all about them. Yep. And
is it on the Spotify?
It is on the Spotify. Every single Vox and Guest is on our YouTube channel, our Spotify. We're on Apple Music, Amazon Music. I don't know, like we're probably on somebody's old boombox or whatever. We're everywhere. Greg put us everywhere, but see if you just listen to this band is doing shit that and they have been around for ages, but they had a 12-year hiatus and they're back together now.
I feel that.
And making yeah I know. And they're making tremendous music. So here is Ce qu'on s'aime by Soleil Noir.
Mise à mort quotidienne, pense qu'on jette à tes pieds quelques miettes sans fierté, libre de demeurer muet, d'user nos mains jusqu'à la corde.
Really fucking cool.
I mean, it gets cooler. Just wait.
La pensée unique, insensée. Des inégalités, tant d'inégalités, trop d'inégalités, trop tard.
I'm trying to scoop in between the. I guess you can't understand the lyrics anyway, but it's basically a song
Really
about like being controlled by like man and industry and corporate. And the idea of ties being like nooses around your neck. You're pissed off, you love it.
Pas près de laisser tomber, y a pas de petite révolte, tu sais bien qu'on récolte ce qu'on sème.
Listen, you can hear he uses the didgeridoo as percussion in this song.
Les dents blanchies du succès, cravate propre et serrée.
Tremendous stuff.
Ne coulant sur vos gorges, jamais déployer, ne jamais s'exprimer, ne jamais évacuer, ne jamais s'évader.
Jamais means never, by the way.
Ce malaise.
There it is.
Dude, that's fire as shit.
No.
So mad I don't get to use a didgeridoo.
Yeah, Addersfork, he did say that he couldn't sing properly, and I enjoyed it. Here it is.
Ça prendrait une bonne fièvre, des délires comateux, petite mort, drap trempé.
It's like kinda Radiohead, but not.
Radiohead and Soundgarden had a baby. I hear Fell on Black Days in this.
Qu'on récolte ce qu'on sème. Qu'on récolte ce qu'on sème. À force de mandater les menteurs, je vous prédis une bonne vague de chaleur. C'est dans les gestes que tout se passe. Il tourne la veste et referme la nasse. Allez.
Is this just like two people?
No, so Dom does the didgeridoo and the vocals, and the guitar, and Sub does the bass, and Nico does the drums, and they
That's
are
so good.
But
Yeah.
they are doing it all because again, Sub and Nico are in France, and then Dom is in Montreal, so they're putting everything together. Yeah, but they just kind of got back together in the last year and started doing some shows again. And
Wow.
yeah, it's oh, holy shit. Sorry. I was turning off my alarm to get my kid ready for bed, and I hit a pedal, and all kinds of things started happening, and that's why I sounded like the Wizard of Oz all of a sudden. But anyway,
awesome.
but yeah, no, that is a tremendous band, and they.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow them. That's really good.
That sounds like something that would be in like a '90s, like a Guy Ritchie or like a Tarantino movie.
I hear that. I totally hear. Yeah, driving scene or
some
something.
shit went down. People are walking away slowly. Music's playing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's really good.
Yeah.
there's not a bad song out on their Spotify. Like you're not, there's just not a bad one. And I mean the lyrics, it's really worth. I mean, I had to check. Good night, JD, sweetheart. Thank you for watching. I had to check with Dom as I was talking to him because my French is very rusty. But like, it lyrically, it's beautiful. He has a lot to say, and it's just tremendous. And when you put that didgeridoo in there, and he was he explained a lot to me that because I'm American, right? So like, what do I know the didgeridoo from? Like Outback Steakhouse, like that's my main whatever. And I hear that, or Crocodile Dundee, and it's like my stupid. But he's like, we don't even consider it an instrument. Like it is. There is a deep connection to it. It's very meaningful. It's very powerful. There are even things that he's learned about the didgeridoo that he wasn't at liberty to share with me because they're too. Yeah, it's like top secret didgeridoo stuff or whatever. Like it's like so I mean honestly, like I know it's whatever, but like if you are interested, it is worth watching the very long interview that I did with Soleil Noir. I was just Sub and Nico couldn't make it because of the time difference, but I mean the band is tremendous. They're doing big things, and yeah. Greg says didgeridon'ts, you idiot. So, yeah, those are things you can't talk about, the didgeridon'ts, right? So like first rule of Didgeridoo Club.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was lucky enough to live in Darwin for 2 months, and on Mindy Beach down there's like a whole music scene down there on their market, and the didgeridoo bands were like huge down there.
Oh, okay, how cool.
Yeah, it was really awesome, and there would be like 2, 3, 4 of them all playing at different times, and all it was like it's crazy. It's like a whole band just going on with no lyrics. So.
It's like, and the thing is like, I mean, I went down the rabbit hole with this, like, basically, and I'm not going to get into it too much, but like the didgeridoos, like some of them, they're actually hollowed out by termites. Like It's actually hollowed out, and they have this sort of flare at the end, and you can play them with this circular breathing where it's just like that, and you get the sound won't stop.
Dude,
and
it's crazy when they get going too. All of them at the same time. It's
can't even imagine. Must be like spectacular. So again. Seconsem, Soleil Noir, make sure you go and follow them. There's a lot of music that's just as good as the thing you just heard. So absolutely love that band. So next we have the Antoine Poncelet band. I don't know if he pronounces it Poncelet or Poncelet, but I'm going to say Poncelet because that's the way I think it's supposed to be said. And this is a song called The End of the End, which is a very cool title. And they are, billing themselves, or maybe someone has billed them as such, but these are New Jersey's premier post-punk prog art glam rock band. Say that 10 times fast.
It's a lot of ingredients.
Ambrose is all the things. It's a beautiful mind over there. Ambrose has got it.
I don't have enough fingers to do that math.
So this is their new single. Again, these are Jersey kids. This is post-punk prog art glam rock. And this is The End of the End by the Antoine Poncelet band. Okay.
I feel like I should be running away from the Terminator right now.
Okay.
This could be Restrictor's theme song.
I see microphones, so I know more is coming. Yeah, Stranger Things. Yep. Okay.
Let's cut down every tree. What? Raise the mountains, drain the sea. Turn it all into dust. Nothing about nature that I trust. Dry out every riverbed. Leave every little fish there dead. No balance anymore.
Amber went into a Doors song about fishing.
I was not expecting it at all. Oh. Post, punk, pop, art, glam, rock.
And the gods just shake their heads and rain down tears of snow. We have won this world for our very
What is that guitar hit?
Let's build our new homes on the bones of the old. Tonight we march upon the broken back of love. Let's tear down that sun and moon, for we have broken them too. And when there's nothing left, we will break you. It's the end of the end.
Okay. Okay.
It's the end of the end. Oh, it's the end of the end.
Initially softened and erased or pumped out.
It's the end.
Bobby's dancing. Yeah, I'm dancing. Yeah, I hear you. Woo! Hey, Heather.
That's a cool ass part.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A little bit of 2112 in there too, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh. Holy shit.
Well, fuck me. That was
That was a
Holy
lot of
shit.
stuff.
That
There
was
was a lot going on.
that was so much that we lost Retro Rob. I don't know. Okay, 3 Bravo saying every 80s and 90s genre he listened to in one glorious package. Holy shit. I mean, it was that Love Gun. Thank you, Freaky. That was the da-da-da-da, da-da-da. That's what I was trying to think
That
of.
was
But
Love Gun.
okay. Okay. They were not fucking around. Premier post-punk, prog, art, glam, rock band, everything.
From Jersey.
From Jersey. They lived up to it. Holy shit. That
Well,
is
shit.
the Antoine Poncelet Band, Poncelet. And that was the end of the end. Holy fuck.
I'm glad
Honey,
I
do we
wore-
think we have Rob anywhere? We don't know where Rob went. Rob,
I'm-
let me see if Rob messaged me.
You should
ahead.
send out a search party for Rob.
It was the end of the end for Rob. Let's see. Did Rob say anything to me? Rob, where are you?
Did you press a
No.
button? I did that earlier.
He might have pressed a button. I don't know.
I told him to wear an extra pair of underwear. Maybe he didn't do that.
Mhm.
It's true.
Preparation, kids.
Is Rob with any of you? Okay, let's see. I've messaged him. We'll see. He has the link. If he can come back, he will. And if he can't, then he won't. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is basically the plot of The Giving Tree or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know. I never read that book. But anyway, okay, we're going to take things in a different direction. Oh, breaking news. The episode is about to start. Yes, that's true. Any minute now, it could be starting. You don't know. It could have started, but not started. And yes,
Right.
breaking news, Vial does not work at GameStop. Okay, we're still on that one. Okay. I don't think Vial's awake anymore anyway. So yeah, Ambrose, that was from the last one. I thought that because I was
may not have
asking
caught that.
JD where he was, and he said he was in a around a bunch of games, and then I thought Vial said that he worked at GameStop, and he was like, if I did, I never knew it. But anyway, so yes, different direction here. This is Timothy Hahn with a song called Nothing Without You. And Timothy, big fan of 80s soft rock. So again, going to be different from what we just heard with the Antoine Poncelet project. But so this is Timothy Hahn, Nothing Without You. Let's let it go.
I mean, come on. It's totally that. Totally. That's amazing.
Uh-huh. Oh my
if
God.
Bryan Adams comes out of the waves, I'm gonna shit.
I think Bryan Adams might also shit. Oh, this is so I want my lighter. I don't even have a lighter, but I want one.
Since the time I first met you, I knew you and I were meant to be. But when you're not here, my life's so unclear.
He does have a beautiful voice.
Without
Let's leave this video up so we can see him.
I am no one without you, nothing without you. Whatever would I do? I am so lost without you. How could I ever doubt a love that was always true? In your eyes I see forever, in the memories of yesterday, swirling all around like the waves on the sea, reminding me I am no one without you. Whatever would I do?
We saw what happened in Jam Steak.
I am so lost without you. How could I ever doubt a love which was always true? But I know not what tomorrow brings for you and me. But by God above, I know that we'll succeed.
Oh yes, he did it.
Guitar solo.
Did it. I love it. Oh, come on. Everybody's got to get their hands up. Anyone swaying with me? I can't see.
I am no one without you, nothing without you. Whatever would I do without you?
By the way, he's playing the piano too.
Ah,
Oh yeah,
they should showcase that.
it's true. It's kind of hard to get the piano out into the woods though.
Well, I mean, you got plenty of room. Do we know what he's looking for?
He's looking for Bono, who also still hasn't come. Aw,
Maybe he's looking for Rob.
he could be looking for Rob. We're all looking for Rob. Well, there we go. Timothy Hahn. Nothing Without You. Timothy. Oh, geez. Timothy's in band together. So let me go to my mental encyclopedia here. I know Timothy is definitely classically trained. I think he's done theater and opera and all kinds of stuff. And I feel like I saw him post about like even singing at the Smithsonian. Like, so Timothy's been all over the place. Might be wrong about that. If not Smithsonian, please call Timothy because then I'm not lying. And yeah, so Timothy, you know, he plays the piano, he sings. And yeah, so that is, I love a song that is true to its inspiration. That is super 80s soft rock and Love it. There you go. Timothy Hahn. Everyone, we're getting lots of comments on the voice, especially in the chat. I guess we've lost Rob forever. Poor Rob. Adder's Fork is about to watch the sunrise, so it's time to go to bed. Thank you so much for being here, Adder's Fork. You guys heard Adder's Fork on our last show, show number 2. If you didn't, you could go back and hear that song. But I want to play Aubrey.
Yeah.
I do. I want to play Aubrey. Now, I'm going to fangirl again. We know this. I do this because I did this when I talked to you, Aubrey, and I'm going to do it again. Okay. Wormwood Project. As you guys heard me say on the interview, Aubrey contacted us through Instagram first. So Greg got to talk to him before I did, because Greg's the one that handles the Instagram account, because I do talking and not pictures. And Aubrey was like, oh, hey, you know, we have this new album out, and, you know, we played it for like a minute, and I was like, holy shit, like, we gotta get these guys on the show. And so Aubrey, I think you and I talked for what was it, like 3 hours?
Yeah, man.
I think it was like 3
hours.
And we still didn't get to cover everything.
No.
But Aubrey blows my mind. The whole band does. And I just, this song, it was good that you picked it, Aubrey, because I was going to play it anyway.
What was that one?
Of the Tonight We Dine with Crows. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is from the album Ghosts. This is the EP. If you guys do not already follow them, what the fuck are you even doing? Go do
Follow us. I don't know how the Spotify stuff works. This stuff is frustrating. Try to create all this crap, and then you're like, oh, now I have to promote. It's so different than just handing out flyers in the day.
Yeah.
Remember that? Come see my band. Here's a flyer, and you hand it to a person. Yeah, it's totally different.
Now it has to have like a QR code that takes you.
I haven't even got to that part yet, man. Shit.
I don't have to scan things. I really don't. So I'm with you.
All right. Yeah.
But no, so this is from Ghosts. This is Tonight We Dine with Crows. This is a song that I wish I could have sung on. And I have sung along too, to Aubrey's chagrin, in videos.
It was really good. It's how I would have done it.
Oh man, but no, listen, guys.
I do want to record a version like that.
There you go. You can do it. But no, I mean, just listen. Wormwood Project, Tonight We Dine with Crows.
Hey,
he's back.
Rob.
Hey, we found him.
Rob.
Hey, you're just in time.
Rob, where did you go? Where did you go?
So I have I can only do these for like an hour for some reason, and then my internet just turns off. I have no idea why. Like, it's so weird. I've been trying to, like, yeah, every podcast I go on, it's like for some reason right after I made it like 7 minutes this time, past an hour though. So I don't know, man. It's so frustrating.
Greg is telling you to put another quarter in the meter. So,
yeah, dude, I pay out the ass for internet too. Like, the problem is this is its own house. This is a game house separate from my main house, and so I've got a daisy chain iPods, like pods, to the router. And I think the issue is I need one more pod, which is coming tomorrow. So,
okay. Timing.
Yeah, so first world problems, everyone.
There you go. Well, we're just glad you're back, and you are just in time, because we're going to play Aubrey's band, the Wormwood Project, and this is Tonight We Dine with Crows.
Okay.
Here we go.
Still awake? No, you haven't been sleeping. If you close your eyes, is that when they come for you? You pray, but God, he ain't less than that.
I'm not singing, Aubrey. I'm doing it.
And they'll give you pills to kill your friends and upset all those forces and for you, queen of the lost and forgotten. Do you see her still? Does she hide in the corner? And if you sew up your eyes, they still come for you. You break. God's not as brittle as the voices. These things.
Just keeps getting better too. Here we go.
Round and round my merry-go-round will raise a glass and dine with crumbs. You know that you, queen of the lost and forgotten. And they'll give you pills to kill your friends and hopes that all those voices and for you, queen of the lost and forgotten.
Oh, Anton. Here we go. Listen to the drums, guys.
Round and round the merry-go-round, have a smoke and dine with crumbs. Don't you know that you're queen of the lost and forgotten? And they'll give you pills to kill your friends and upset all those voices and for you, queen of the lost and
I would, Bobby. Don't tempt me.
Yes.
I don't think you can see it. Literally every single time I hear that song, I get goosebumps. I've probably listened to that song 200 times at this point, no exaggeration. Aubrey, and guys, I mean, just very quickly, for those of you who didn't watch the interview and don't know, because this wasn't good enough, right, on its own, the album is called Ghosts because Aubrey has been kicking addiction's ass for years now.
Yeah.
And these are all songs that he wrote for people that he felt like he couldn't save. And these are honoring the ghosts of the people that have haunted him in his journey through addiction and recovery. So in case that wasn't great enough, I mean, I when we did the interview and when I reviewed the album, I called it a perfect album. I stand by that.
Thanks,
and if
man.
anybody was commenting during the show, during the song rather, I didn't see it because I literally go into a trance every time I hear that song. It's just tremendous. So please, okay.
And that one's
Wormwood,
got the least amount of love, I feel like, on Spotify.
and
Like
I
on
don't get it.
Spotify,
This is
I'm
a
like,
knee. It is a
come on.
knee. It's 2 knees. It's 2.
I like it. Thanks,
Double
man.
knees. Double knee. No, but listen, guys, and this is it. Oh no, Rob's internet again. This
Damn
is
it,
another
Rob.
thing because we don't get more music from Wormwood until they get more money. And so we gotta love them up. Go buy merch. Go listen on Spotify because I need more Wormwood projects. So that was Tonight We Dine with Crows. Wormwood project. The EP is Ghosts. Go listen, follow. If you guys did not already do all that, do it now.
Thanks,
Okay,
guys.
so we don't know where Rob went again. I guess his pod. Oh, his
Wait,
pod
hey,
is
there
back.
he is.
There you go.
You got anything, Rob?
I'm here.
Freaky said that he rebooted your modem, Rob. So
Cool.
no worries. No worries.
No, I think that this is probably the end, huh?
Oh no, we'll just pop in and out as you can. We love a good in and out on this show, so we're
Thanks,
not going to be
Bobby.
mad at
Yeah,
you.
sorry
Come
about
in.
that, everyone.
No, it's okay. So yeah, that's right. Kimmy thinks it was too many knees, too much knee for your internet to handle. I broke your internet. So okay, this next band also very excited to play. This is a band that I'm going to pronounce it crescended, even though it is spelled Crecended. There's no S in there, but I'm still going to call it crescended. And this song is called Exit Wounds. This song just came out on the 19th. So that was, I think, Thursday. Brand new song. This is a metal band from Norway. Okay.
Richard.
And they have a female lead vox. This song is tremendous. Okay. So I think they're newer to the community. Not as many people may know them. You're going to want to follow them after this. This is Exit Wounds by Crescended.
Like the album art.
I can see why you like it.
Yeah. Got up some powerful voice.
Absolutely. I believe there's some heavy growling in the theater. I might be wrong. Great voice.
Produced really well.
It really is. There she goes.
Nice. It rains like straight off the bat.
Oh yeah. Metal Shannon Darcy.
You're up.
Such a shame.
I like that she went with that metal scream.
Okay, Rob, thank you so much for trying. It was great to have you. Bye, Rob.
Honey, my God, how we would fight. The trauma you brought to the town's life wasn't right. Oh, honey, my God, how we would fight. The trauma you brought to each other's life wasn't right. We have reached a reason unforeseen. We will be violently for a long time, I believe.
Ho, ho, ho.
Nice.
Fuck, man. Holy shit.
I like her choice of metal, like her growl. Her
Yeah.
scream is very distinctive. Like she went with
Yes.
like a higher goblin-y pitched kind of thing. Like,
Have-
almost like a Cradle of Filth, but not.
Okay,
Have you-
I like that.
Have either of you ever heard of the band Ginger? Ginger.
Yeah.
I've heard of it,
Almost-
but I don't think I know any of the songs.
So check them out because this is
Yeah.
very close. This is very close to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just fucking incredible. Actually, my
It
wife,
it'll blow your fucking mind. Just start by watching Perennial, and then it'll blow your damn mind, man.
Okay.
the shit's fucking off the wall, and this is pretty much like right in line with that. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now I have two bands that I like. Poor Rob is saying he's going to have to call it. I think his internet is being a complete dickbag. But thank you so much, Rob, for trying. It was good to have you on.
Yeah.
Listen, go follow Retro Rob. If you're a gamer at all, which I think a lot of us, the Venn diagram of music fans and gamers is like, this. So
Right.
go follow Rob, poor Retro Rob. I'm glad that his internet is usually better than that, and we get to see him post because that was pretty terrible. I think he was not on more than he was on, but that's okay. I have the A's with me. I'm good.
Nice.
Good.
18.
So the A team. There you go. So again, just making sure everyone has that info because I know you're going to want to go and follow them and everything. And that is Crescended. Remember, it is spelled Crecended. And that is Exit Wounds. Song is just, 4 days old. So we were going to play it on the last show the day it came out. And then just downloading and all that didn't come together in time. But fantastic. Fantastic. So I am not going to pronounce this correctly, gentlemen. There's no way, but I'm going to say it in a way that's either going to make me sound cool or a little bit like the female Swedish chef. I'm going to go with pronouncing it Uberflüssig.
I like it.
Uberflüssig? I don't know. I'm not making fun of it. I feel like there's a thing I'm supposed to be, like a sound I'm supposed to be making that I'm not, but it is a dual umlaut band. Okay, so right there, we have two umlauts. We know we're in good hands, but it is
All right.
UBER, Uber, one of my favorites.
Okay.
FLUSSIG, Uberflüssig, or something
Uber.
like that.
Uberflüssig.
Is this German?
I don't know what it is.
Man, I need my Casey.
It could be
Casey
anything.
can tell me.
It could be German. It could, I don't know. It could be, Ambrose, are you helping me? Are you looking?
Well, so can you spell that?
Uberflüssig.
So it's UBER
Yeah.
FLUSSIG,
Yep.
Uberflüssig.
So I'm
I want to
putting
say
this.
it's like,
I'm putting this
Over-
into the old Google Translate. Let's see what it
Yeah.
comes up with.
okay.
Let's see what this comes up with. Hang on a second. Abundant.
Abundant.
Huh.
That's
In
it
what
translates
language? German? Okay.
The Germans.
So
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Abundant. I like that. This is a song called On the Way, Seeking of Tranquility, which I like the little play on words there. And this band has been around for almost 30 years. Okay.
Damn.
They were founded in 96, which
That was a good year.
Yeah, and there you go. And they actually was, yeah, well, in some ways. But
Well,
so the new EP is called Love, Peace, and Pleasure. Okay, it's on both digital and, we love to say it, vinyl.
nice.
Vinyl. That's right. Okay, so Baby Kane is telling me that his wife said I got it almost right. The G at the end sounds more like a soft C, so I'm going to go with Uberflüssig. Flüssig.
Okay.
Flüssig.
Okay.
Flüssig. Flüssig. Ich. Is it an ich? That reminds me of Richard from Morning Scars being like, "Oh, I would tell you where I live, but you would never be able to pronounce it." And I had to say, and so there you go. So there we go. Uberflüssig or something like that. On the way, seeking of tranquility.
Yes, it's time, my sweet. I'm wilted away. I'm so sorry. You, my lovely babe, have to go no away. Please don't worry. You have to find out someone else. There's no reason to ring the bells. I didn't mean to find you for eternity. Can I find out about my harmony? Can I find out about my harmony?
Yeah, I hear a little REM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear the Cure too.
I get like a weird 99 Love Balloons and maybe a Morrissey. But we're a Cure household.
Yeah,
So
there you go. There are some balloons.
for 99 of them.
It looked like maybe 22 air balloons. Oh, and a baby.
It's very sad lyricy like Morrissey.
Is Morrissey-ish, yeah. But it's not the song
It's
from
not Friends.
Friends. I do hear what you hear, but
Yeah.
I also hear a little they might be dying.
Who will to win? Who's gonna get my cutie woman? Who will love her just like me? I'm looking for that what I be. Hey, who will to win? Who's gonna get my cutie woman?
I really need to make a music video.
Just like me.
I'm missing out.
Like right up your nose.
No.
Who's gonna get my cutie woman? Who will love her just like me?
Is he singing who's gonna get my cutie woman? Adorable. He changed. This is very into Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
What is that? This Pretty Woman.
Cutie woman. You know, doing this kind of reminds me of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah.
It's the fucking best thing ever.
You have to be
But you
cruel.
just try not to be rude.
There you go, exactly. And luckily we don't have to be because this is
Oh.
good. So it's
That was cool.
Uberflüssig.
The
and
Germans.
something similar to that, On the Way, Seeking of Tranquility. So again, they have a new EP out now, Love, Peace, and Pleasure. So you can go and love them up. That was a lot of fun. I like the vibe of that. That was very
Very upbeat.
So you bring up Mystery Science Theater. Who was your favorite
host.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Joel.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I liked Mike. I liked Mike, but I gotta go with Joel. Joel had that real, like, he wasn't in on the joke, but he was just so disaffected by it. But my favorite, I have to say, I can't decide between Manos, the Hands of Fate, Teenagers from Outer Space, or Werewolf. Werewolf is tremendous, and it featured the line, "Paul, is you a werewolf?" And you need to go see it because it was spectacular. So yeah, all right. So we have you're a Joel. Aubrey, are
I'm
you a Joel or
yeah.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm going with Joel.
Okay, because I know later on they had like the female scientists and what, and I just I
don't
never
think
really
I saw that one.
Yeah, I don't think most people. I think by that
All
point
right.
it was kind of done. But yeah, so I don't know. So I guess you could be Joel, Ambrose,
Okay.
and I
That
think
works.
if Aubrey is Crow, I don't know who that makes
course.
me. I don't know who that makes me. I don't want to be Servo.
Well, so this brings up another interesting question.
Greg is Cambot 100%.
Nice.
What, Ambrose?
So,
There he goes.
so
Now
this,
he's doing it again. Wait,
Like
tell
it.
me when he's done. I can't watch him do it. I can't watch him do
Toasty.
I can't watch him do the animatronic. I can't. Is he still doing it? Okay, he's
No,
gone.
you're
All right.
good.
Sorry,
But
what does it bring up?
So in the same vein, who is your favorite Blues Clues host?
Oh, please. I mean, please.
It's Steve.
It's Steve.
It's always,
Yeah.
It will always be Steve.
Steve. Did you see the thing that Steve did like last year or the year before where like he came back and he was like, and look at you now. I'm so
Yeah,
proud
that
of
was
you.
sad as fuck. And I didn't even really watch Blue's Clues, but I'm like, this affects me in a way, and I didn't even really watch the fucking show. I'm like,
Yeah,
as a
I know.
41-year-old, I'm like, damn, I needed that. Thanks, man.
And then I do love, because the internet is the internet, took that thing and they have those 3 frames of him saying that. And then the
Yeah.
last one is like a band playing to like one guy in a club standing right in front of the stage. It's like, look at everything you've accomplished. And it's just like playing to this guy. And it makes me laugh every time. But no,
Nice.
Joel, Steve, not even a
Steve.
question. Joel
Yeah.
and Steve. Joel and Steve.
And
gotta
the
get going.
amazing thing about Steve is like he's like in his 40s, stone cold bald, but he still looks the same.
Yeah.
He
Still
does
looks the
same
same.
face. Yeah. So
Same
after
guy.
Freaky, because what happened was, I understand it, that Steve was losing his hair and he didn't want to scare the kids or confuse the kids. So he left. And yeah, and then who was the kid that came on as his Joe? Was it Joe?
I don't know, man.
His little brother
was
or his
Joe,
cousin or something?
his friend Joe, and then this new guy, this new kid that's on.
Oh, I don't even know the new kid.
Yeah, he's a
Hannah Gay is telling us to shut up. Mech, you're not up tonight, honey. You're on Thursday, so there you go. We can relax. We can talk. But okay, so let's play another one. So this is a song called "Whistlin' Dixie." Okay, music sign song, and this is by MDK FLA. Okay, this is a song from their second album called Neoterics. Okay, they used lots of acoustic guitars, and they were going for like a warm, folksy kind of thing. And they actually, music nerds among us will appreciate this, inserted a record hiss to make it a warmer, more retro feel. So this is my favorite song off the album. This is "Whistlin' Dixie" by MDK
Me a the boss DJ. Brr, me no skin up, me no rap up, no play. Brr, me a the boss DJ. Bang diddling, me say play, me say night till day. Bang diddling, me a the boss DJ.
See, that's just badass.
Me a the boss DJ. Bang diddling, me no rap up, me no skin up, me no play. Bang diddling, me say ram up, baby. Dance on me say night and day.
It's like someone is rewinding Shaggy, but calm him down.
That hook is so nice.
It really is.
Sticky and dank.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, I love this. Almost got like Arrested Development vibes of the show.
I can't even put like a flavor to it.
Oh, it's better than all of that. Yeah. think I follow these guys yet. They were new to me. Let me look them up. MDK.
Me a the boss DJ. Brr, me no skin up, me no wrap up, nah play. Brr, me a the boss DJ. Bang drilling, me say play, me say night till day. Bang drilling, me a the boss DJ. Wow, brr, me a the boss DJ. Bang drilling, me no wrap up, me no skin up, me no play. Bang drilling, me say wrap up every dance.
So is that like a sample? Like,
I don't know. They have 7 albums in the last 2 years.
like, is it like how Moby does stuff? You know what I mean?
No, it could be. I don't know. There's no info whatsoever.
Well, that's frustrating.
He like a guy. Let's see what we got here. Only has 36 monthly listeners on Spotify. Which... Okay. I'm following you, dude.
That's cool. Well put together.
MDK FLA. Wow. So again, 7 albums in 2 years.
Jesus.
Nobody is paying attention at all. They have, I think, has 40 followers on Facebook, which is ridiculous. And like about the same
nothing.
On Spotify.
Yeah.
Nothing. No love.
Go give him love now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is okay, Kimmy and John. This is somebody in Fort Myers, Florida, from Massachusetts. Okay, and this is, let me see here if this would load. It would be lovely. Page not found. Fuck you and your 404 right in the. Okay, I'm not going to say it, but all right.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, that's me, you know. It's on a website called Dulaxi, which sounds like something you would take if you were constipated, and it's not loading. So anyway, but yeah, holy shit, MDK FLA, like no love, and they need
Florida.
He needs love in Fort Myers, Florida. 7 albums in 2 years.
All right.
So prolific as well, but no info. There's like nothing. There's no.
Who are you, guy?
There's no description whatsoever. The dude just looks like this.
All right.
There you go. So, okay. That was Whistlin' Dixie by MDK FLA. Love that. Holy shit. Okay. You ready for another one?
What you got?
This is an anti-war song, okay, called Funk Your Love. All right. And the band is called Love Scandal. There's a lot going on here. You missed it? Oh, never mind. Oh, no, I didn't think you missed it, Cambot. You don't ever miss anything. All right, so here we go. Love Scandal, Funk Your Love. Not what I was expecting.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Here we go.
Fire through my veins, signed by constant pain.
I didn't expect any of this.
Of your manifestation. Light, where's your paradise? The Lord is made only for crucifixion. I said crucifixion. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool video.
I will never fall for you. I will never fall for you. I will never ever
That's the songwriting and the guitars.
So go and fuck your life. I said fuck your love. I said fuck your love. Dreams, they don't exist. Only nightmares are real. So my friend, you got to learn.
Like iron.
Where is your access? The doors are so closed and you're so. Welcome to the Matrix store.
love the bass
I
line.
said, welcome to the Matrix zone. Yeah, yeah. I will never fall.
You get over this
for you.
video?
I will never fall for you. I will never,
there we go.
never fall. So come for your love. I said for your love. I said for your love. La 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 la.
Indian. Okay.
Funk your la, funk your la 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 la.
Sounds like a better Cardi B singer. Whoa.
All right.
Holy shit. Okay. Love Scandal, Funk Your Love. There's a whole lot of, okay, so it says here, MP3 Music Award winning band, MTV Networks, Pinewood Film Studios. There's a lot of words that aren't, okay, formed by Kate Sansi, songwriter, guitars, appeared as guest at Rolling Stone's video Like a Rolling Stone. BBC Family Orchestra. They've done a whole bunch of stuff. Burak Addis on bass guitar and Disney mastering engineer produced and mastered that. So,
You're all right.
yeah, there you go.
Nice.
So, holy shit. Okay, Love Scandal, Funk Your Love. There you go. People are digging it.
Funkin' amazing.
Funkin' amazing. There you go. I'm going to plow through because we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs left. You know what? We got a friend of the show that we are, not everyone is a friend, but we have Drunk and Lonely. Who wants to hear Drew play a little something? Guys, yep, Ambrose does. I do. Aubrey does too.
Yep.
Aubrey's raising something, not his hand, but you can't see it. So Drunk and Lonely with the eponymous song, Drunk and Lonely. So we got an alt rocker and a metalhead, okay, from Kansas City. And you're gonna burn your ears out with awesomeness. And Kimmy, Mama's Maiden, did this video. Let's roll it. Drunk and Lonely,
Nice.
Drunk and Lonely. I don't even think Drew's on tonight.
I like it because it reminds me of Social Distortion.
Okay. Hey, Kurt.
Darling, do you come here often? I know you don't, 'cause I'm here every night.
Is Drew on?
Drinking, preferably not thinking. Prophesizing and often picking fights. Tell me, what's your life story? What brings you to this disreputable dive? Problems? Have you hit rock bottom? If you're hoping to, I could help you do it right. I'm always drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun. Forget about all my problems. Drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun. Forget about all my problems.
Sober and accompanied.
Darling, do you come here often? Stop me if we've had this talk before. It's rotten how much I've forgotten, and I plan on forgetting plenty more. It's only Tuesday, drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun, forget about all my problems. Drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun, forget about all my problems. One thing I know for sure is I can't stand seeing a good woman without a man, or another gal if that's your scene. I guess I mean, what do I mean? I'm just a two-bit king seeking a queen. King of the drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun, forget about all my problems. Drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun, forget about all my problems. Drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have some fun, forget about all my problems. Drunk and lonely, but I'm not the only one. No, I just wanna have.
It's a great way to end that.
Yeah.
Forget about all my problems. Drunk and lonely.
Well, we lost a guy.
Ambrose is gone.
Oh, there he is.
Ambrose, I know you keep trying, honey, but it's just not going to reach. Aubrey got me.
That is. That's part of sex beef
All
or
right,
whatever.
there you go. Yeah, sex beef. That's right. Okay, if any other video had ended on sex beef and Ambrose trying to reach himself, it would have been inappropriate. But Drew knows how we roll around here. So yeah, that is Drunk and Lonely, Drunk and Lonely. Now, what I think is hilarious is you have a metalhead and an alt rocker who ended up making an alt country band. They still seem to be kind of confused as to how that happened. And I believe at some point Drew said that it was almost done as like almost like a parody at first, but then it kind of became a real thing. So while we're not endorsing necessarily the lyricism of that, we do endorse the band and the song. And I think Drunk and Lonely has a new they have a pre-save up, right? Heartstrings, guys, am I right about that? I don't remember when it's coming out, but I feel like it's this month. Anybody? Oh, okay. Mike says, can't wait for the new one. Heartstrings, make sure to pre-save. Okay, so he knows as much as I do, but there you go. So okay, that was Drunk and Lonely with Drunk and Lonely. We have only three more for tonight. We're gonna play One Last Ride by Dragon and Burr. And this one is a sad one, guys, so hang on with this one. This is actually based on true events. So this was his wife's father remarried a woman, and after some years they found out she had terminal cancer, and she decided to basically take one last trip to say goodbye to friends and family. And he wanted to do a tribute to her bravery and her kindness during that time. And understandably, the song took about 2.5 years to finish because it was just emotionally very difficult to get through. So this is Dragon and Bear, One Last Ride.
For something, but not when it still goes against you. We had to cry, held each other through the night. I wanted to think about how much time you had left, and you decided then and there not to wait to die. Ooh, it was the time to live. It was the time to love. It was the time to love.
I like that.
And you set me down and said, let's get on the road and ride down this highway, hot as a snake skin. Let's just drive. And I know how crazy it seems, following a dead-end road, searching for long lost dreams. Let's just keep driving till the sun comes up again. Let's hit the road and drive.
Okay, this took a turn. Aubrey, I know you got to go. Can you hang till the end?
I can.
Gonna drive all night. And oh, it's a crying shame. Gonna count every star's light. On desert highways, there are no slow lanes. Then you scream, pedal to the metal, let's take a last ride. Just one more ride, on the way to the light. One last ride. I always wanted to see the West Coast Sea. Tonight is the night to be free. So baby, come and take a ride with me. We can see the sunrise.
I really like the bass line here too.
One last ride with me.
Aw. Okay, that was One
Sad.
Last Ride, Dragon and Bear. And I should mention, Donna and Edwin are a husband and wife team. They consider themselves enthusiastic hobbyists that are still learning. But so that was a song I guess Edwin wrote for Donna's father's wife. So again, really beautiful.
Nice.
And thank you guys for sending that in. Aubrey, we're losing you too, huh? You got to go, honey.
We are.
Okay. All right. Thank you for coming on, Ambrose. You got 2 more songs
you so
in it with
much.
me?
I'm good. Yeah.
All right, baby. We're good. All right, Aubrey. Thank you so much. Listen, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Wormwood Project, Ghosts. Go follow, love.
Go
all
follow
the
us.
good things. Yes. Go buy Aubrey's butthole cat paintings.
Yeah, do that.
Not even kidding.
It's a thing.
All right. Bye,
Google it.
Aubrey. Thank you,
Bye, guys.
sweetheart.
Thank you so much.
All right. All right, Am. This is it. It was guest Highlander and you won.
There
You're
could
the last,
be only
the
one.
the last one standing. So, all right, we got 2 more. This is it. All right. We're going to do Fuel the Phoenix. All right. This is a song called Go Away. This is a grunge band, 3-piece. Okay. And this is their debut single. They just formed in January. They're a new baby band. So we got Craig and Scott and Dave. And this is Go Away, Fuel the Phoenix. Skate park.
Oh, well, already this is going to be badass because of the skate park.
I want the skaters to go while they're playing. Okay. So loud. There we go. Good. There we go. Hang on, honey. No. Hang on. Ooh. Nice. Hang on.
Heaven's probably got a place for you. You can hide the side of you.
This is super Nirvana.
Really hope you at the bottom till like me.
Oh yeah, Nirvana, that whole 90s, like mid-90s vibe.
Yeah.
There.
That's Nirvana. You know.
I mean, look, he's even playing the Jazz Master. Like that's straight up like
Oof, man, holy shit. Fuel the Phoenix, Go Away. I feel I like these. There are a lot of the bands that submitted for tonight. Again, we're going in like order too. So anybody who's upset that we didn't get to, I'm sorry. We went as fast as we could in these 3 shows. We're gonna go as fast as we can on Thursday, but we just take them in the order we get them. But man, some of these bands are new to me tonight, and I really am so impressed by the level of music that we got going here.
and
Tremendous.
There's one thing that all of these bands, even going back to every interview that you guys have done up to this point, there's one thing that all of these bands have in common, and this is one thing that's missing from mainstream music today is, and I'm going to nerd out for a second. So
That's
anybody that doesn't follow, it's okay.
We love nerds.
We do.
So there's something that happens in the frequency spectrum when sound is widened and it becomes big. Rush was one of the pioneers of it, where there were 3 guys that made this huge sound. And when you listen to bands, so if you listen to recordings that sound claustrophobic, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But everything up to this point so far has been such wide frequency
Yeah.
range, wide soundscape. And for me personally, like I need to have that because otherwise I can't, I can't. Right.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I mean,
no, I love that. I know I do understand what you mean, especially about claustrophobic. That was Fuel the Phoenix, Kimmy. The song was Go Away. But you're right. I mean, there's just, first of all, the fact that the songs can start in one place, go to a completely different place and end somewhere else entirely. And that they're brave enough to do that and they don't have anybody telling them not to. It makes the songs so much more interesting because you don't expect to have heard the whole song by the end of the first chorus, you know? No, I mean, the stuff tonight, really tremendous. And don't worry, guys, we'll run through the names of everything just before we end. So let me run down the list for everybody tonight, okay? We played the always fantastic, tremendous, amazing, beloved Anger Overdose, No God, okay? Love that one up. And listen to me, people, I'm still on the bitch train about the fact that these pre-saves are flaccid and weak. We do not have anywhere near enough love for Replicate, okay? And you guys are not going to find out who the new member is. And frankly, you're going to deserve it when you don't find out.
And the thing about this song, let me just try to sell this.
Go for it. Sell it,
song,
baby.
So everybody that enjoyed 1999,
which is everybody,
while this might be a departure from that, this era of Anger Overdose is going to be, I don't think there's a word for it.
Nope.
So, you know, if you haven't pre-saved it, please do. And, you know, if you're just going to wait till it comes out, that's fine. But the stuff that's coming after that, I don't think anybody realizes how insane this stuff's going to be. So,
and I can back Ambrose up on that as a someone who occasionally gets the tasty morsel ahead of time. You guys do not have any idea what the fuck you're in for, but you're gonna want to be on it. So really, come on, Anger Overdose. This band supports everybody. The fact that they don't have 1,000 pre-saves already is, I'm sorry, complete bullshit. So just get on that. And if you have already pre-saved it, I don't know, make another account and pre-save it again. Just do some shit. See, the RSB knows. Jimmy knows. He's got it. So we played No God, Anger Overdose. We played Tonight We Dine with Crows, the Wormwood Project. You all fell in love with it. And as you should. So go love them up too, because that band is insanely talented. Every single member, just like Anger Overdose. What'd you miss, Dami? Everything. We had Higher Intelligence, What Makes the Grass Grow. Okay. We had Jim Needham with The Reward, Centuries of Scars with Cleansed Again. Okay, Kurt, that was the one that was the Celtic Frost inspired guitar. You missed that one if you're still on. We played the lovely, the talented, the destined for greatness Shannon Darcy with Snakes and Ladders. We did Missing You, the Frestonians, and you were digging that one, I remember. We did C'est qu'on s'aime by Soleil Noir, and again, like Follow Love, all these bands. And then we had our heads blown apart by the Antoine Poncelet Band with The End of the End. Okay, remember that one? That was the Jersey post-punk, prog, art, glam, rock, you know, the dude with the cool hat. Is Ambrose frozen or just asleep? Okay, I wasn't sure. Then we had Exit Wounds by Crescended, Crecended. There's no S in that if you're looking for them. We had Überflüssig.
Get to the top.
Say it again for me, Ambrose.
Überflüssig.
On the Way, Seeking of Tranquility. One more time.
Überflüssig.
Then we were surprised the shit out of us. MDK FLA, Whistling
Fucking
Dixie.
A.
Yeah, really amazing. Love Scandal, Funk Your Love. That was another fantastic one. We had Dragon and Burr. We did One Last Ride. We did Drunken Lonely by Drunken Lonely. And we rounded out the show with When You Learn to Run by the Solar Expedition. Look at Greg rounding things out. We did not have a bad one. Oh, and wait, I say Timothy Hahn, Nothing Without You? We also had Timothy Hahn on piano.
Timothy Hahn,
singing.
yep.
Timothy Hahn in the forest, just belting it out with that beautiful voice.
Amazing.
This was a great set of songs. Holy shit. I mean, honestly, I don't know how many we've played in the last, 3 episodes or whatever. I think it's probably something like, what, honey? Maybe like 35, 40 at a guess. He probably has it on a spreadsheet somewhere. It doesn't really matter, but now he needs to answer me because www.autism.com. But we have a lot of songs that we played. We have one more live show Thursday. Okay. And you guys are going to want to see this combination of guests. Trust me. We also,
I think it's about 50 or so.
50. Okay. So we made it about a quarter of the way through the submission.
Or so, kind of about that.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. These will not be the last shows. Okay. We just very briefly before we let you guys go, we have changed the schedule. Okay. We are no longer doing premieres on Thursdays regularly. We are going to be every Monday. Greg and I realized we needed a little bit of a life and some time to actually do justice to editing these Vox and Guest episodes. So we are going to stick to every Monday, but we will be doing probably monthly one of these lives because we just got to get the music out there more. And we can do it faster on this kind of thing than we can show by show, band by band. But so we have Thursday, we have, in addition to our 2 indie community guests, we have fan favorite Frank from Vox and Stix. Those of you who watched Absolute Clown Shoes know Frank and his shenanigans. If you've seen our Shakira and Wyclef paradioke, you know Frank from his tiny, tiny bongo. Good night, Candy. Thank you for watching. And then you guys, seriously, Greg and I just finished previewing it, the edit of our Halloween episode, the premiere of season 2. Okay. This episode is... we're not telling anybody who the guest is. You're going to have to tune in and see it. It is going to be a surprise Monday night, October 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern. You really, really, really don't want to miss it. Seriously. Like, this is a whole other thing. So, so tonight I want to thank in their absence and thank you, Ambrose, for actually sticking around. But I want to thank Retro Rob, who was with us despite his subpar internet, and Aubrey from the Wormwood Project, and of course Ambrose from Angry Overdose, and Greg making
toasty
making unexpected but always welcome. Love to see my handsome husband's face on the screen with me, even though we live in a very blurry home apparently. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, tune in Thursday for the last live show, and then Monday for the season premiere, our Halloween show. That's another Vox and Guest in the books. We will see you next time. Bye.